Changes around us. Changes are permanent features, but we see them happening again and again in nature and in our surroundings. Like change of day and night, change of seasons, growth of plant, ripening of fruits, burning of fuels, and cooking also. Changes can be of use or of no use. It can be useful, it can be harmful. So we get desirable changes and undesirable changes. Desirable changes are changes that are useful to human being, whereas undesirable changes are changes that are harmful to human beings. Desirable changes are like ripening of fruits, cooking, photosynthesis, pasteurization of milk, then the curd that forms from milk. They are desirable. Whereas undesirable changes are rusting of iron, cyclonic storm, food spoilage, curdling of milk. Curdling of milk means spoiling of milk, erosion of soil. These are not desirable. So they are the undesirable changes. There are some changes which are desirable, but excess of it is not desirable. They become undesirable. Like rain is desirable, but excess of rain, which causes flood, is not desirable. Burning of fuel for cooking is desirable, but excess of fuel burning produces air pollution, which is not desirable. Irreversible changes and reversible changes. Reversible changes are changes that can be reversed into its original form by reversing the condition, whereas irreversible changes that cannot be reversed easily is the irreversible changes. Reversible changes like evaporation of water, it changes to water vapor. When water vapor is cooled, it comes back to its original state of water. Glowing of an electric bulb, when you switch on, it glows. When you switch off, it is also switched off. It does not glow. Stretching of a rubber band, it changes its shape, but when the condition is withdrawn, it comes back to its original form. Irreversible changes like aging of a living being, cooking of food, ripening of fruit, formation of curd, rusting of iron, all these are irreversible changes. In the first figure, we see ice becomes water when it is melted. Again, if we freeze this water, we get back the ice. So this is a reversible change. In the next figure, we find paper is burned and we get this ash. But this cannot be reversed back to the paper. So this is an irreversible change. Physical change is a change in which no new substance is formed. In the characteristics we find, they are temporary and reversible. In this change, no new substance is formed. Chemical composition of the original substance remains unaltered. Change of state, shape, size and color takes place in physical change. Glowing of an electric bulb is a physical change. When we switch on, it glows. When we switch off, it does not glow. It comes back to its original form. So it is easily reversible. In dissolution of sodium chloride in water, sodium chloride, which is solid, changes its state. and gets dissolved in water. No new substance is formed, the original substance remains unaltered. Just by heating this solution, we get back the salt, and so this is a physical change. In sublimation of ammonium chloride changes into its vapor and it solidifies out here when it is cooled. So this is also a physical change. In the characteristics of chemical change, we get the change is permanent and irreversible. One or more new substances are formed. Chemical composition of the original substance is changed. It changes. It involves an exchange of energy in the form of heat or light. Chemical change is a permanent change in which the original substance loses its own composition and properties and a new substance is formed. Burning of wood is a chemical change. It is a permanent change. It cannot be reversed back to its original form. New substances are formed with entirely different physical and chemical properties, and it involves exchange of energy in the form of heat and light. Cooking of food is a chemical change. The original substance changes into new substance after cooking. The composition of the new substance is entirely different from the original, and it cannot be reversed back to its original form. Heat energy is involved in this change, so it is a chemical change. Burning of candle is a physical as well as chemical change. When candle burns, the wax melts. That is a physical change because we can re-solidify the wax. But burning forms carbon dioxide and water vapor, which cannot be reversed. It is entirely new substance of different composition than that of the wax. So it is a chemical change too.